F Cancer. It's a Vancouver-based charity that's dedicated to early detection education, and its title has raised a few eyebrows. Joining us this morning is founder Yael Cohen. She's here to talk about a new contest her charity is involved in and how you can help raise money to fight cancer. Yael, thank you very much for coming in. Maybe you can just begin with talking about what your charity is.
We are a nonprofit, a foundation, and a registered charity. So we're a movement that activates Gen Y to engage with their parents about early detection.
And how did it start? Because there's an interesting personal story behind this.
It all started when my mom got cancer, just over 2 years ago. And it started with a t-shirt. I got her a t-shirt made that said F Cancer, more explicitly, and I thought it was something that she would wear privately. But it turned out to be a real source of power and strength for her, and she wore it everywhere. And people's response was just really, really astounding. So it grew very organically from there.
Astounding response, but you've also had, some controversy surrounding the name. Maybe you can talk a little bit about that.
We've had a little bit. There's obviously taking such a private word and putting it into the public space is always going to ruffle a few feathers. But I think that even if people don't necessarily agree with the use of the word, they agree with what we're trying to do.
And obviously, it's catching on. You're the only Canadian charity that's in this contest, correct?
We are.
With Mozilla Firefox, which is a web browser. Can you talk a little bit about this contest?
So the contest is obviously put on by Mozilla Firefox and CrowdRise, which is a crowdsourcing fundraising platform. And they invited 12 celebrity charities to join, and they gave us $5,000 each, and they said, go. And the charity that raises the most before January 11th, they're going to give another $25,000 to.
Wow.
And then they opened it up to any charity that wants to join thereafter.
So how much money have you raised so far?
Last time I checked last night, it was just over $80,000.
Wow. Pretty good.
We're really excited, and we're hoping that we can win.
Okay, so how much money are you looking to donate? Do you have a goal in mind, or are you just saying, as much as we can get?
Well, that $80,000 is the Mozilla Firefox as well as our Let's Fund 2012 campaign, and so our goal is $175,000 actually, and that covers our entire operating budget for 2012.
Excellent. So where do the funds go exactly? Once you get the money, where do you distribute them to, and how does that work?
So it goes to, it's our operational budget, so it goes to things that are not necessarily as sexy, like our rent and our space and our salaries, and making sure that we can operate, as well as creating and implementing all of our educational campaigns.
And people can get the F Cancer t-shirts and different things. Maybe you can talk about that and where those are sold so that people can help donate to the cause as well that way.
You can buy all of our t-shirts and scarves and cufflinks on our website, which is letsfcancer.com.
All right. Okay, so we're going to throw things over to Anne Lou right now for a quick look at the traffic, and then we're going to be joining Sophia Bush live from Los Angeles on the phone because she's the celebrity that is attached to this contest. We're very excited to talk to her about it as well. So, Anne, take it away.
Excellent.
Actress Sophia Bush, best known for her role on One Tree Hill, has thrown her support behind F Cancer. Let's take a look at this clip.
Now it's time for us to be the responsible ones and talk to our parents about being safe about cancer. So go here to get your conversation started.
Excellent. Sophia Bush joins us on the line from Los Angeles right now. Good morning, Sophia. Thank you so much for joining us. So why did you decide to support F Cancer for this Mozilla Firefox challenge?
Well, I think that we can all agree that everyone we know, or at least someone that we are connected to in our lives, has been in some way affected by cancer. And Yael is a great friend of mine, and I really believe in what she's doing. And I thought that this would be the best use of my time and resources to kick off 2012.
Absolutely. And, this is a Canadian charity. How did you hear about it?
Well, Yael and I attend the same sort of thinkers conference every year, and I fell in love with her this year and probably followed her around a bit like a puppy. And when we started talking about the statistics and the fact that 90% of cancers are curable in stage 1, it effectively means that we can cure almost any cancer if we find it early enough. So I think that the sort of way that we think about how we treat the disease needs to change to really focus on early detection.
Absolutely, and I understand that you have a very personal connection to this disease as well. Your mother has cancer or has had cancer?
My mom was sick for a time, and I'm very lucky that she's not anymore. And I think when you've seen the effect effects of treatments up close. And, you know, aside from just my mother, which was a really uncomfortable thing to go through, obviously, I've watched a lot of her friends go through it as well. And like I was saying earlier, I don't think there's anyone who knows just one person who's been affected. And that is what we really want to change. Why is it that so many people are getting cancer when we have the resources to prevent it?
Absolutely. And Sophia, Yale's mother went through cancer as well. Did you two bond over that and lean on each other to talk about that at all?
I'm very
Soph
lucky.
and our moms actually were sick at different times. So it's something that we've since talked about and are both really, really lucky to still have our moms as such important figures in our lives.
Yeah.
And so how are you doing, Sophia, in the contest compared to the other 11 celebrities that are trying to raise money for other charities? I just want to mention Edward Norton, Will Ferrell, Seth Rogen, Jason Bateman. They're all trying to compete in this contest as well. So how are you shaping up?
Well, I was just saying right before we came on the air, I woke up this morning and checked our page and started screaming bloody murder running around my kitchen because we were just given an enormous donation 2 hours ago, and as of 2 hours ago, we're now in first place.
Wow!
But
all right.
Our lead is tiny. We've got really, you know, other wonderful campaigns and great people who are raising money very close behind us. Yale, we're actually just beating out Edward, so we're going to have to work hard to keep our lead. Edward and Blaine are right on our tails.
All right. Well, thank you so much. And Yale, can you just mention to us quickly where people can donate, just to remind our viewers once again?
They can go to www.crowdrise.com/give2, which is the number 2, F cancer.
All right, and of course you can get all these this information on our website as well, ctvmorninglive.ca. And Sophia, just before we let you go, we just want to congratulate you on the final season of One Tree Hill. I love that show, been watching it for years, and it premieres next week, next Wednesday, I believe, on
Yes,
Much Music up here in Canada. So how do you feel about that it's all wrapping up?
You know, it's a really exciting time with the contest that Yale and I are doing for F Cancer, with the show, with the beginning of a new year. It's a lot of very good things happening all at once.
All right, congratulations on the finale once again, and thank you very much for being a part of this charity, and thank you, Yale, for coming in and talking about it. And once again, you can go to our website, ctvmorninglive.ca, for more information on how you can contribute.